This is a clip from Basketball at the Bar Live. Here, Jimmy Butler, he's been dealing with some knee soreness. It does affect his game, but when I think of Jimmy Butler, there's a lot more to him than just his on-the-court performance, right? There's leadership, there's that fire, his work ethic, a lot of things about him that are just contagious, and it fits really well with this Miami Heat culture. Mm-hmm. I think it's clear he is the leader on this team, right? But the question that I have is Jimmy Butler a superstar? Because we've seen him have superstar moments where he's had great scoring outputs. We saw him in the bubble, bring the Heat to the finals almost single-handedly. Yes, it was a lot of the same players on this roster, but they were a lot younger, didn't have much experience. Jimmy Butler was the driving motor of that team. Is he a superstar leading this team, or is this team more similar to an 04-05 Pistons, or maybe one of these Atlanta Hawks teams we've seen in the past where it's kind of you have a verbal leader, but it's kind of a winning by committee.
Yeah. I do see a lot of comparisons and similarities between this Miami Heat team and that 04-05 Pistons team. I think they play, kind of similar styles. They're very solid defensively. This Miami Heat team definitely has more shooters than that Detroit Pistons team did. But, you've got Bam in the middle and Ben Wallace in the middle. Again, they're not really the exact same player, but
and the league is much different now,
the league is very different, too. But I think it's fair to say that there are some similarities between the two. Jimmy Butler is still a superstar in my mind. It depends on how you define what a superstar is, of course. But Jimmy Butler averaged over 30 a game in that opening round series against Atlanta. I don't think there was a single Pistons player on that team in 05 when they went on that championship run that averaged 30 points a game for a series. I could be wrong, but I'd be willing to bet money that there was not. That alone doesn't make him a superstar, though. In my opinion, he's an unbelievable two-way player. He does it on both ends of the court. People always point to his poor three-point shooting, which has gotten worse over the past couple of years. And that is a flaw in his game. However, this guy, a superstar in my mind, is always gives you what you need in the biggest moments, right? And we've seen him do that time and time again, whether it's hit threes, get shots inside, make big plays defensively, find other guys, open within the offense on his team. He gives you whatever you need on any given night, and he steps up in the biggest moments. He's the leader of this team. He's the vocal leader of the team. So in that regard, he is a superstar. I would love to have him on my team. That's for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's more of like an unstoppable force, right? It's not always his scoring that's going to get you. It's not always his defense. It's those other things that I mentioned, right? The work ethic, the drive, the leadership, the things that he does to put his team in the right position to win. And the fact that all the players on his team look up to him, right? He just demands that respect and that leadership. Like, Jimmy Butler is a superstar. And you're right. There are a lot of different ways that you can determine what a superstar is, whether it's popularity, how many points a game you score, how much money you make, stuff like that. But for me, overall, Jimmy Butler is a superstar, and he's leading this Miami team, I think, to the finals again.
They certainly look like they could be on one of those.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. You can join us live every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, don't forget to tip your bartender.